Hi, and welcome to Create Momentum. Thank you very much, Saif, for your time,
You're welcome.
that you have taken time out from your study schedule. So, how are you today, and what are you up to?
I'm great. I'm amazing. What about you? How are you doing?
I'm all good. I had a great weekend.
That's nice.
So, just today's Sunday, just at home.
Yeah.
So, what are you up to nowadays?
Well, I've been just working on my research project, a presentation that I'm supposed to present in 2 days. So I'm just, working on it, fixing it up and everything, preparing for it.
So, what project you are working at the moment?
Well, it's a presentation for my research class. It's about the topic is how can AI robotics change or impact on the education sector?
Okay. So, please tell me about your journey from UAE to Cyprus.
Well, basically, I'm born and brought up in UAE. I did whole my schooling in United Arab Emirates. My whole life, I've been in UAE. And after that, I wanted to pursue my further studies, and I wanted to explore somewhere outside, which is not UAE. So I took the opportunity to go to Cyprus, finish my bachelor's. Now I'm almost done with my master's degree, and that's it. That's pretty much it.
Okay. How did you transform yourself?
Well, basically, it was towards the end of my high school year. I was very disappointed with how I looked, how I was, where I stood academically. I was very unhappy and very disappointed on myself. And I wanted to make a big impact on myself, make a change. So that's where it all began. That's where I took my initiation to transform. I started doing good academically, mentally, physically, started losing a lot of fats, a lot of my weight and everything. And right
So
now,
how long it took you to when you thought that you need to have a change physically, mentally, or academically? So how long it you took from your high school year? So how long did it took you 1 year or 6 months? The
it basically
experience.
took me my last year of high school where I worked very hard on myself, academically, physically, and mentally. Started reading, started knowing about things and everything. Starting working on myself, like workout, became athletics, started playing football, and that's all. And right now I'm almost there.
So okay. So do you read a lot of books?
Well, not a lot of books, but I do read a lot of articles though, online
Articles.
articles.
That's good at I mean it's reading. So do you read about the current subject, or is it related to your studies? So which article do you read if you
For
can?
the past few months, I've been reading all the articles related to my project, my research project. That's the thing I've been reading for the past few years. Basically, to summarize, it's about how will the next change, like how will the AI robotics take over the education sector. Basically, now we are on online education, but at one point we'll be back on our normal face-to-face education, right? Once all the pandemic's over, we're gonna go back to our normal lives. But what if instead of like a face-to-face with the human teaching us, it's a robot that's gonna teach us? How will this affect the education sector? How will it affect the schools? How it'll affect the jobs of the teachers? Will the teachers be laid off, or they'll still continue keeping teachers? Because there are a lot of countries that still are working on it. They are trying to bring this change. They've been done a couple of research experiments. One of them was in UAE in a high school. So they brought a robot to teach the syllabus of a class and to experiment on the students, like observe how they react with it, how they interact with the robot. It was a very fascinating experience.
Yeah, I have I had I like I mean there is on YouTube there is a person, his name is Patrick David, and the valuetainment. I saw a full video which he made on AIs. It is
All
very
right.
interesting. So AI is going to be the new innovation. for the world. So
It's the next.
let's see how it goes.
Let's
So
see how
how
it
did you
goes.
manage to get the scholarship for your further studies in Cyprus?
Well, once I finished my high school, I was at the crossroads where either to continue studying in UAE or pursue somewhere outside and explore outside UAE. Well, I was more dead set on leaving the country, so I started looking for scholarship programs, education programs, talent schemes that will help me to go somewhere else, to go abroad. And then then the scholarship opportunity came towards me. I wrote a scholarship exam, and which gave me a full ride scholarship to Cyprus, 100% scholarship.
That's really great and well done for that.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a great achievement. I
Thank you.
respect that and appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay, what was your experience while working for a trading firm and investment? What did you learn about investment?
Well, while working at a trading firm, I learned a lot about financial markets and investment, and I learned a lot how the world is moving from more of commercial, like how do I say it, more of face-to-face trading and everything to online, everything online. Like what is the next shift? How is it moving towards from one phase to another phase? I learned about the change phase and everything, and a lot of knowledge about how these trading of assets, forex, investment, crude oil, stocks, all of these works.
That's great. So, did you think about while working there to become financially free? Because what it is, a lot of people offer me for Forex exchange
Mm-hmm.
to become partner with them. I mean, there are different platforms,
All right.
or I mean, trading. So tell me about, because I was searching, and it's not easy if you don't have a knowledge to be in Forex. So what you
Yes,
have to do to be
you need
good,
to
at
learn.
least and good in Forex.
You need to learn a lot. You need to learn a lot. Even me, with my experience, I still think that I need to learn more because every day is a new thing. We move one step forward every day. So what you learn today will not be enough for tomorrow. You need to learn more for tomorrow. And the end goal is financial independence, according to me. Being independent financially, not going from one paycheck to another paycheck or waiting for a third person to give you your paycheck. Work for yourself, earn for yourself, to be financially independent.
I admire your thoughts on financial independence. Is it something you're gonna do by yourself as a business,
Definitely,
or you
that's
gonna
what.
join, I mean, some sort of network marketing where you can go and get? I mean, you have to start from the basic, and then you learn, and then you know how you can earn through the system. Because there is a lot of platform for forex trading, stock trading, stock markets. So stock market is obviously you know about that, and you are studying about that as well. So how a person like me who doesn't have a knowledge in stocks, forex, so how he can start?
Well, basically, right now, knowledge is all around us. It's just one click away. You open a YouTube video, they'll tell you how to do it. You open a Google link, they'll teach you step by step how to learn with, they'll give you with ebooks, PDF books to learn how to do it. You don't have to go to someone or ask someone to teach me. You can self teach, you can be self taught, you can teach yourself. Everything is right around you. All you have to do is you have to see it, like you have to look in a different way. That's it. Just look at it from outside the box. That's it. Instead of going straight, you have to go outside and look at it go straight, not just follow it.
Okay. So my subject again back, financial freedom. What does financial freedom mean to you when you are financially free? Is it more time with your family, or is it more time you have to do whatever you want to do in your life? You have more time while you're working 9 to 5 job. You don't get much. You do 8 hours job. Again, you're working for a paycheck. You have to pay. You have to wait for 1 month, and after 1 month you will get a only pay. Again, as inflation is high all over the world, not only in Cyprus or London or UAE. So what is your thoughts about that?
Basically, when you're financially independent, you are like you are your own boss. You do what you want to do. Basically, you're not chained to 9 to 5 or follow the system of 9 to 5. For some people it's good, they like this, but for some people they don't want to be restricted. They want to be free, so they can spend more time with their family, more time with their kids, and not worry about, oh, it's I have to wake up at 9 o'clock tomorrow, I have to go to work and everything.
All right. After this, we'll wrap up. So my last question will be to you, any suggestion for youth who faces challenges and disappointment? Right now, because it's an uncertain time, a lot of people get depressed, anxiety, and you have faced it as well while you were in a school. Because as you mentioned, your physique, you worked on your physique, your academic education. So what do you have to say for that?
Well, basically in life that you'll face a lot of you'll face number of challenges and disappointment. You just have to have the courage and the mindset to go through them, because if you don't take the initiation, you'll stay at the same place or even go backwards. You won't go forward. All I'm saying, the youth, to not to give up on themselves or not to quit. Just believe in yourself and keep fighting and keep moving forward.
Thank you, Saif. Thank you for your time. And I will hopefully will see you soon, or either in London or UAE or Cyprus. It's a pleasure that you have given me your time. I'm really grateful and thankful to you, and I will definitely I'll be in touch with you. Thank you very much for today.